Let's play some more Animal Crossing New Horizons. Check out KK Slider, my town, and do a home tour. Subscribe, comment, and enjoy the video. It has been a couple of days since my last episode, so I think these videos are just going to be updates on my town, and I did a lot since the last time. I think I was trying to build a bridge, but a lot of things happened. I mean, a lot, so let's go and check it out. Oh my gosh, we are all here, all my villagers. There's KK, I love him, he's my favorite. Hey Waltopia, it's real groovy being here today. Feels like this dream I once had when I was just a scruffy pup with a shoebox guitar. I was dreaming of hitting out on my own, wandering wherever my road would take me. Dreaming of finding a magical place where cool cats like you would come together to see a stray like me. Sorry about that, I do run on. Time to get your fingers snapping, because he's going to start a rapping? No, right on. This one goes out to all you cool cats on Waltopia. I call it Welcome Horizons. So this is what we've been building up to. This is where all the storyline has been heading. It is us around. Apparently, is it a campfire? I don't know what's glowing. It's kind of creepy, but at the same time, quite amazing. And here we are, every single one of my villagers. I'm guessing Pearl's the bottom right, because I have not seen that character yet. And roll staff. This is pretty much the way you're going to see the end of the game. Isabel's having a blissful moment. Encore, encore, and there you have it, we beat Animal Crossing. Oh wait, no. Life goes on. Thank you, KK. No, thank you, my good doggy sir, my favorite of characters. I am a clappin', we're all a clappin'. We love your music. Please come back. I want to hear more of your great tunes. There are so many of them. You know, Bubblegum KK. Only me. Hey Tom Nook, how are you, my good sir? Hello, Jace. Did you enjoy KK's concert? I sure did. It was wonderful, wasn't it? I'm overjoyed that we could get him to play here. I am too. It's a special thing for sure. As a commemorative gift, I have his song, Welcome Horizons, for you. Sweet. Thank you. To listen to it, you'll need an item that you can play music, and I do hope you enjoy it. I have some big news too. The hits keep on coming. KK is apparently very fond of our island now. He's going to perform a show here every Saturday evening from now on. It really is amazing. Waltopia was once a deserted island, but now we can host an important concert. I'm so thankful to you and everyone else on this island. I guess my getaway package idea is a success. I hope Waltopia remains an enjoyable place to live for a long time to come with your help. Speaking of which, I've developed a new app that should help you make the island even more inviting. I'm intrigued, Mr. Nook. Let me send it to you now. What is this app? I want this app. Please. It's free, you know, there's no ads. What is it? Oh, Island Designer. That is what I've been waiting for. The app I just sent you is called Island Designer, special app from Nook Inc. that gives residents the ability to take part in bold island development. At first, you only have permission to create paths, but you can use your miles to access more options like different kinds of paths and permits for changing our cliffs and rivers. Once you get a taste of island design, I think you'll want more. I encourage you to obtain all the necessary permits. Yes, Waltopia has come a long way. I'll leave more and more of the future development of this island in the hands of its residents. I'm glad we had this talk, Jace. On behalf of Nook Inc., I'm excited about your continued partnership and your Waltopia plans. I love how Tom Nook just puts the responsibility into our hands because he's so lazy. Wow, well, now that KK has performed, it's time to focus on making island life better and better. That means living each day to the fullest, doing things I like, and having lots of fun. So that is pretty much the end of the Tom Nook saga. The storyline of New Horizons has ended, but now we can do whatever the heck we want. Let's check out our Nook Miles. We just got a goodie, didn't we? We got KK Mania, get Miles. KK supports our island with his groovy brand of folk rock, so we should support him. The more KK shows you attend, the more Nook Miles you can earn. So this is once a week, so this is going to take 10 weeks in real life without missing every single Saturday concert. Right here, I have flowers that I'm going to pick up. Let me go ahead and tidy up my town a little bit. You know, I have you here, so you're a visitor watching me. Let me go ahead and toss in New Horizons. I have, or wait, what's it called? Not New Horizons, called Welcome Horizons. Toss that baby in there. I'm not gonna check my mail today. We'll do that later. That's my cool little snazzy square, black square town flag. Ooh, why is everyone just exercising out here? Let's exercise with them. Let's be apologetic for no reason. And great, morning exercises. A lot of my villagers are hanging out in the town square. great. You know, it's nice and sunny. It's beautiful. It's very beautiful. Check out the recycling bin. Anything in there? Fragrance sticks. I will take that for sure. And then let's have... Oh, my analog stick is being a little wonky this morning. Doesn't want to wake up. Doesn't want to do its morning exercises. I have my 7-day in a row Nook Mile bonus. Redeem Nook Miles. I did hear about all those new construction permits. So we have Arch Tile Path. Okay. A lot of different kind of paths. Awesome. Stone paths. Great kind of permits. Let's go ahead and custom design path permit. I'm going to go ahead and buy all of them. I do have 1,000 Nook Miles. I was going to say bells. I have as many Nook Miles as I need. Okay. So is this going to take a few seconds? So now we got what we wanted that we can bounce out. Check out that island designing app. I want to show off what I did last time. Maybe you'll be interested to see how my town's coming along. And that's pretty much the goal of this session right now, this adventure. Island Designer. Let's check out what it says. This app helps you develop and shape the island through construction projects that you direct. You can redeem your Nook Miles at Nook Stop for additional. Okay, we did that. Construction resources. There's also a cleanup service in case you're doing construction work and find yourself stuck. Okay, I already know about that. For more information on what this cleanup involves, you can check the manual with the app. Go ahead, try your hand at it, and start shaping your island to your own personal preferences. Alright, should I start up the Island Designer app and do construction work? I am not going to do anything right now of that sort. Okay, let's check out my town from the last time. I started having awesome, are they black tulips appearing? Because they started to grow. And then I built a garden around my resident services with this nice little fence. Of course, I do have a garden water, like water fountain. So that's pretty neat. One of my villagers gave me this cool soccer ball. I'm keeping it down there. I kept 2 of these stumps because just right here, this is what I wanted to show. We have beetles that will show up on your stumps if you have them. So you always want to keep 1 or 2 around. I redid this and customized this character's swing. This used to be a lighter color. So I like how that kind of fits in with the area around it, including that little log bench. Of course, I have my villagers just chilling in there, but this nice little area is a great start off, or starting area when you come to, when you see my town. Straight out of the airport for people that I invite to Waltopia, I built this little stone fence, kind of giving a garden look to it, right? A nice little garden look. And these 2, I was going to make it my town fruit, which is pears. So I will be repositioning this tree and putting a pear tree here because I like, just look at this view. Isn't this beautiful? Just imagine these 2 being the same exact fruit tree, walking in, and then you have this destination signpost. Let's go counterclockwise. I put up these 4 benches just because I wanted to feel kind of like a fisherman's wharf, a marina, like this really cool little area where we can all sit down and then look at the ocean. And if we didn't, we can go onto the beach and sit into our nice little chair, have our little campfire and a picnic. It's really nice. Also, because I'm trying to protect myself from sicknesses in the game, I am wearing a mask, if you didn't notice, plus some snazzy gear. I have, let's pick up that, check that out later. This is a nice, what's it called? I forgot what it's called. You know what it is, when people watch people so they don't drown. It's one of those things. I'm blanking on the word, but I do have this nice little statue looking out into the distance. A little pond here. I put one of the Bunny Day eggs, and glad Bunny Day has ended because that was way too many eggs. I know you feel the same way, but I have one just out and about, while Chrissy, one of my favorite characters, is out there doing yoga. She's so cool. But there's a nice little bench area for people to relax. My telescope looks out into the distance at the stars, and of course, if you want to watch for shooting stars, you can do so by just looking upwards. I'm going to have to talk to this person. Kid, yo, time for another semi-professional lesson in reactions. This is for when you just can't even. So that's really cool. If you ever see your villagers have those little speech bubbles above their head and they run towards you, they definitely will be trying to teach you something or give you something or talk to you about something. It's like when you get so much chocolate on Valentine's Day that you can't even eat it at all. Resignation, and watch the symphony roll in. So that's awesome. There are so many different emotions that you can learn. So if I tap on ZR, I will pull up my emotions. And if you can see, they are all been registered. So the one that's not necessarily my favorite is Sleepy. So I'm going to go ahead and press X to remove it. Now I'm going to press X to register. It's going to show me my complete list. I know I didn't know about this for a while. Maybe you didn't. But you have so many emotions that you can get today. So Resignation is my newest one. And let's go ahead and use it. I'm resigned. I put up these, now continue on with my tour. I put up these 2 street lamps. And they turn on at night. As you can see, I do have, I think, every single kind of fruit in my town. There's a nice little picnic over here as well. This is made out of the cherry blossom petals that were falling. I hope you got to catch a lot of those too. At the very north end of my town, I have a nice little well and a little bit of rope so I can put in the well to get some water out of if it was usable that way. But my cherry trees, orange trees, coconut, everything's in full bloom. This is how I make a lot of money. And because I need that money to build these inclines. So my entire town is now connected. I don't know if you saw, but I crossed the bridge here. Didn't have to use my pole vault. I have 2 kind of cool garden lamps at the front. Now this is something new I did just yesterday. Not planting all these trees, but right here. So I went to an island, but before I do and talk about that, here's a cool antenna piece. You know, Tom Nook has his hands in everything. But I did find last night a cool island I went to, and that island had bamboo trees, and I was able to find some seeds, and I was able to just pick up the entire plants and just come and bring them back to my town, which is awesome because there are a lot of recipes that have bamboo in their materials listed that you need. If you also see, I am growing out my nice little bell trees. Do I need to keep them in there? No. Do I am hurting for the money? No. Does it look cool having bell trees on your town? Yes, let's pick up that weed. Gotta pick up that weed. So the rest of the town is just full of flowers right here, some more bell trees. I'm definitely going to maybe put that somewhere else. I am trying to have this kind of cool symmetry to my town. This incline as well has 2 garden lamps that I'm trying to do everywhere. I have 2 rocks in one place, so that's cool. I love how close they are and out of the way of my main town. And that's what I think I'm gonna be trying to do. If you do break a rock, they will respawn the next day, so that's really cool, but only 1 a day, so don't try to break all your rocks. Right here, I still need to put my 2 garden lamps. I will do that later. There is Stitches. He's pretty cool. He or she's pretty cool. It's cool. That bear is really nice. Up here is my new area where I'm just going to have all my fruit trees. This is going to be pretty sweet. This is in my moneymaker zone right here. I can't let anyone come in and strike them down with my axe. That's a no-no. That's a no-no in Animal Crossing. Again, more garden lamps. Let's go over and take it on this shore. A nice little mantis right there, nice and pink, on the new little flower garden I was having. We come over here. I do have a bonfire. I think this is pretty sweet. I have more stuff to add to it. I like these little wood logs that I put just randomly, and a nice little bed here underneath the coconut tree for rest and relaxation, of course. Moving back down south. I don't know if I want to go inwards yet, which I think I will. So over here, this is what we'll look at. I have these all around town. I really recommend this. I mentioned this in a previous episode. But if you are tired and like me and lazy and don't want to go all the way back to resident services or wherever you have the DIY, just put these nice little stumps. They blend in with the area. Or perhaps you can make the DIY workbench that looks more professional. It's up to you, but it's nice to have everywhere. And here is my little park. My flowers are in full bloom. I have a Bunny Day basket. I have a nice little park clock along with a light that's pretty snazzy and a usable bench that you can just sit on for all your needs. On the other side, I do have more stuff, but that is to be shown. I'm now not really following any kind of rhyme or reason, but there's another bridge and my campsite that I have. So let's go down here. Not really much to show on this beach, but my entire flower garden, I'm thinking about creating this entire area and just putting flowers up by moving these trees out of the way. But my centerpiece is the fountain, which is really nice. Ordered that with Nook Miles. Made these cool little logs alternating from stone and wood. Of course, you can sit on them. You can just sit here, smell the roses, smell the tulips, or whatever you want to do. My 2 flamingos are taking watch. And that's going to do it for this side. I have more stuff to develop. And now that I have the Island Designer app, it's going to be really awesome indeed. All these kind of insects are flying my way. Let's go on this bridge. And as you can see, I also have street lamps here. and that's my goal. Put streetlamps by all my bridges. Right next to the tailor. If you are lucky and able like me, you have the able sister, see, pun intended. And as you can also see, here's another DIY workbench, so I don't have to run all across the map. So right here, though, I built this just within the last 48 hours, but it is a nifty little fortune telling and kind of sketch arting set with a nice tire, customized white and black, with the Happy Bunny Day balloons in front to kind of celebrate it. It's really nice. And there's a room in the back with the flowers for us to actually sit down. So if you have people over, multiple people can just sit back here and we can tell each other fortunes. So that's really cool. Nice little fortune set. I love this world because I can create anything. It's just limited by imagination, and I have so much imagination to give. We go up north here, we're going to see that I have my museum. I relocated it. I originally had it by my residential area, but I really wanted to keep that area for all houses and people to go to. My next goal right here, ooh, shiny, gotta dig that up and put bells in it. My next goal is to put an incline right here so I can connect it. That's where I'm at, is to connect my entire island, and maybe the Island Designer app will help with that. So here is another little mini park on the opposite side of my main park, where I have music playing, I have a freaking snack machine. There's a real usable garbage right here. I can throw any item I want away in there. Hey, I don't want these weeds. If my pockets are full and I don't feel like just dropping things, it's pretty snazzy. And this is finally, I think, the last thing I really want to show off. It is this nice little bridge. It's pretty cool. It's stone. I really want to turn everything to stone in this town, so all of my bridges you saw will probably be like this, potentially in the future. And it just gives it a nice little look. I don't mind the wood. I might keep it like here and there, but we'll see. The stone costs a lot more money indeed to do. And I guess I can just kind of check out my house real quick, show it off. I'm having a lot of fun. Let me know in the comments if you're having a lot of fun in New Horizons. I'm over the 70-hour mark. I've seen people already play 100, 200 hours plus. It is that addicting of a game. But we check out my home. It is much different from last time. You can go back a couple episodes and check it out. I'm finally putting some effort into making my room. It was my birthday just passed, so I did get this happy birthday. Go celebrate your birthday whenever it is. It's awesome. It's a great experience, and they really do it up big in New Horizons. But here's my birthday cake. I have birthday cupcakes. I have a birthday here. I have my HAA rewards on the wall. Bronze, silver, and this one up top. And also magazines and 2 matching bookcases that I had to customize. A nice little, black tables. I really like this. I have a ship in a bottle. Here's my DIY workbench again. My 3rd one or 4th one, just around. A nice little exclusive Nook Miles rewards rug. And a tulip up there. Oh, I got this from the fishing tournament. A nice little print. And a light that I can interact with, and my music player. If we go into my bedroom, let's check this out real quick. I'm gonna take a sip of water right now. But if we look around here, we can see that I have a Nintendo Switch. This is a nice little bedroom. It's my little bunk bed. I have a wardrobe and a mirror so I can change my clothing. This is one of my favorite shirts ever from, I think it was in the first Animal Crossing game for GameCube, but I remember always liking this one, so I have to put it up to show. A nice little book ends and books on top. I mean, this is just the perfect room for me. Puzzles, books, games, a nice music, everything. It's really cool. Not too much on the wall yet. I do have a clock, but everything's a work in progress. If you play Animal Crossing, you know that it's a work in progress. You can change anything the moment you get one item. Like, I didn't have this as a red flooring, but I thought I would really like it, and then I just tried it. And originally it was like blue or green or something. Here's a bathroom. It's pretty quaint. I have a urinal. I have a toilet. This thing should probably move. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. That's really cool. I like how we can go ahead and do that in this game. Let's put that next to, maybe in the corner. Right there. I think that's fine. We'll do that for now. Sweet. Now we have the 3 lined up. A garbage, a book just in case you're doing, a extended stay. You might want to read something. Maybe I should put the Nintendo Switch in there. Have something to play while we're on the pot, as they say. Checking out the kitchen now. Don't really have anything to show upstairs. It's empty. Okay, kitchen is coming along pretty well. I want to replace these boxes with like tables, so I will be doing that. I have an espresso machine, a toaster, A blender that's on forever. Gotta turn that off. Another espresso machine I'm gonna have to get rid of. A sink. This is just all kind of random. So yeah, definitely a work in progress, but I like the flooring and the wallpaper that I have. And finally, I think this is going to end our today's adventure, our today's session. I just want to show off my basement, and that will do it. Just showing off my town and everything that I've upgraded. This is my basement. This is my man cave. This is where I get to work out over here with punching bags, various types. I have 2 working exercise bikes, couples routine. A nice little bamboo bench I made last night because I just got those bamboo trees I showed earlier. With all this greenery, I love it. This is great. It looks really nice down here. I have a record box with a music player and a bunch of tools. But when I really am ready to go and play, I can play my Animal Crossing Nintendo Switch, turn on my aquarium on my nice little bamboo rug underneath. Here are 2 golden salmons worth 15,000 bells each and a nice little candle and a workbench that looks like it has a Raspberry Pi or some kind of electronic on top of it. Overall, I am very happy with where my town is now. I'm very happy with where my house is now, and I can't wait to even do more stuff with this Island Designer app. It's going to be crazy. If I don't have to make more inclines, maybe I'll start connecting the different parts of my town with whatever I can do with the Island Designer app. But it's going to be exciting, and I know it is. So in the comments, let me know where you're at in your Animal Crossing game if you're playing it. And if not, let me know what you thought about today's adventure. I would really love to hear from you. So as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to me ramble. And I'll see you in the next video.